The morning sunlight filtered through the stained glass windows of Jefferson Academy's grand entrance, casting prismatic shadows across the marble floors that 10-year-old Malik Carter knew too well. He'd counted every crack in those floors during the long walks to class, when the whispers followed him like ghosts. There goes the Pentagon kid. His dad's probably a janitor. Today, the whispers were louder. Malik adjusted his blazer, the school crest itching against his collarbone, as Ms. Anderson clapped her hands for attention. Class, today's presentations will focus on your parents' careers. Let's begin with Malik. The room tensed. Malik's palms dampened around his note cards. He'd stayed up past midnight, practicing. My father, Jonathan Carter, is Deputy Director of Strategic Security Operations at the Pentagon. A beat of silence. Then Tyler Whitman's snicker cut through the air like a knife. Oh, come on. My dad's on the Armed Services Committee. If your father was that important, we'd know. Ms. Anderson's sigh was theatrical, her French-tipped nails tapping the attendance sheet. Malik, creative writing is for English class. Perhaps you'd like to try again. The laughter was a physical thing, pressing against Malik's ribs until he couldn't breathe. Only Ethan, his freckled face pinched with concern, mouthed, "Ignore them." But Malik saw the way Ethan's fists clenched under his desk, the way even he didn't fully believe. That night, the Carter household hummed with tension. Malik lay in bed tracing the glow in the dark stars on his ceiling, the ones his father had helped him stick up years ago, whispering, "See? Even in the dark, they guide you." Downstairs, Jonathan's muffled voice rose and fell in a hushed phone call. Malik crept to the landing, catching fragments. Breach detected. Jefferson Academy servers. No, this isn't coincidence. The floorboard creaked. Jonathan's head snapped up, his eyes reflecting the laptop's blue glow. Malik. He snapped the computer shut. You should be asleep. They laughed at me again, Malik whispered. Jonathan's jaw tightened. He opened his mouth, then froze. Malik followed his gaze to the window. Outside, a black SUV idled at the curb, its exhaust curling into the cold air. Jonathan moved like lightning, yanking Malik away from the glass. New rule. No more windows at night. Malik's stomach dropped. Dad, what's really going on? For the first time, Jonathan hesitated. Then he knelt, his work-roughened hands framing Malik's face. Some people don't like what I do to keep this country safe. And sometimes, they'll try to use what I love to hurt me. He tapped Malik's chest. That means you. Parents' Day dawned with a thunderstorm that mirrored Malik's dread. He stared at his reflection, tie crooked, hair stubbornly refusing to lie flat, while Jonathan emerged from his bedroom in a suit Malik had never seen. Charcoal gray, tailored to his broad shoulders, with a lapel pin that glinted silver under the hallway light. Is that? Malik reached for the pin, a stylized eagle clutching a key. Jonathan caught his wrist. Don't touch. It's sensitive. The drive to school was silent. Rain sheeted against the windows, distorting the world into streaks of color. The parking lot was a sea of luxury cars. Lexuses, Mercedes, Tyler's dad's Porsche with the custom plates, DEFENSE1. Jonathan's government-issued sedan looked painfully ordinary, until he opened the glove compartment. The badge gleamed gold, the words Department of Defense, Level 9 clearance, embossed in black. Malik's breath caught. You're really bringing it? Jonathan clipped it to his belt with a click that sounded like finality. Today, they see you. Really see you. The hallway parted like the Red Sea. Parents in $1,000 suits did double takes. The school secretary's Mr. Carter was shrill with recognition. Malik watched, heart pounding, as the whispers took on a new tone. That's Jonathan Carter, the strategist from the Dodd briefing last month. They say he personally stopped the Kyiv cyber attack. Ms. Anderson's welcome cracked mid-syllable when Jonathan fixed her with a look that could freeze hell. Ms. Anderson. Malik's told me so much. Her smile wavered. Then Jonathan's phone vibrated. A sound Malik knew too well. The work ringtone. Jonathan scanned the message, and Malik saw the exact moment his father left the room. His shoulders squared, his breathing slowed, like a soldier locking into position. Malik. With me? Now. They stepped into the hall just as Principal Hayes came sprinting around the corner, his face the color of spoiled milk. Mr. Carter, we've got... I know, Jonathan cut in, shrugging off his suit jacket to reveal the holster beneath. Malik's world tilted. 3 men in tactical gear materialized from nowhere, one pressing an earpiece into Jonathan's hand. Sir, hostiles in the East Wing. They're jamming our... The PA system screeched to life. Lockdown initiated. This is not a drill. Chaos erupted. A parent screamed. Someone's latte shattered on the tiles. Jonathan gripped Malik's shoulders so hard it hurt. Listen to me. There are men here who want to hurt me by taking you. They've been watching this school for weeks. Malik's vision tunneled. The black SUV. Jonathan's nod was grim. Go to the panic room. Code 0911. Your birthday. Don't stop for anyone. He pressed a keycard into Malik's palm. Cold metal etched with a serpent, coiled around a sword. And Malik? If someone grabs you. Elbow to the solar plexus, knee to the groin, Malik recited automatically. Jonathan's smile was fierce. My boy. Then he was gone, swallowed by the crowd surging toward the exits. The hallway was a nightmare. Smoke poured from a shattered classroom. Malik's dress shoes slipped in something wet. Not water, he realized with dawning horror. Blood. A janitor stepped into his path, blocking the nurse's station. Malik Carter, the man purred, his Eastern European accent thick as the grease stains on his coveralls. Your father's been rude. Didn't return Anton's calls. Malik backpedaled. The panic room door was just 10 feet away. 5. The janitor lunged. Malik twisted, driving his elbow backward like his dad taught him. But the man caught his wrist with terrifying ease. Cute, he sneered, yanking Malik against his chest. The chloroform rag smelled like fake cherries and death. Malik's last thought before darkness took him was of his father's badge, abandoned on the blood-smeared floor. Consciousness returned in waves. First came the smell, motor oil and damp concrete. Then the cold bite of metal against his wrists. Malik blinked against the warehouse's flickering fluorescence. Across the room, a man with a scarred face studied Malik's school ID. Jonathan's son, he mused, tracing the photo with a knife tip. You have his eyes. Malik's tongue felt 3 sizes too big. Who? Anton Volk. The name meant nothing to Malik, but the way the man spat, your father, told him everything. A laptop on a crate showed live footage of Jefferson Academy surrounded by SWAT trucks. Volk grinned. See, Daddy's frantic. He'll trade anything now. Malik's stomach lurched. Then he felt it. The watch. Jonathan's emergency gift, with its hidden transmitter. Malik twisted his wrist subtly, feeling for the crown button. He won't deal with you, Malik croaked. Buying time. Dad says traitors don't get, Volk backhanded him. Malik's vision exploded into stars. Your father stole 5 years of my life in Syria, Volk hissed. Now I take what he loves. The explosion blew the warehouse doors inward. Malik barely registered the gunfire, just the way Volk's knife clattered to the floor as shadows moved through the smoke. Then came the voice that had soothed every nightmare of Malik's life. Touch my son again, Anton. I'll show you what stealing really looks like. Jonathan emerged like vengeance personified. Black tactical gear, a rifle slung across his back. his face streaked with soot and fury. Volk yanked Malik against his chest, the knife's point dimpling Malik's throat. Blackfish files first, Carter. Or the boy loses an eye. Malik felt the blade's kiss. And then, he remembered. When they're close, go for the instep, Jonathan's training echoed. Malik slammed his heel down. Volk howled. The knife flashed. Malik squeezed his eyes shut. The gunshot was deafening. Malik flinched, waiting for pain. But it was Volk who staggered back, clutching his shoulder. Jonathan didn't lower the smoking pistol. You shot me, Volk gasped. I'll shoot you 6 more times and still sleep fine, Jonathan growled, catching Malik as he crumpled. The warehouse doors burst open. FBI agents swarmed. And as Jonathan cradled Malik to his chest, his whispered, "I've got you," was the only truth left in the world. 3 weeks later, Malik stood before his class again. This time, his project, The Danger of Assumptions, earned silence, not sneers. Ms. Anderson's apology letter sat in his backpack, unread. The black SUVs still trailed him to school, but now the agents waved. And when Jonathan walked Malik to class, in full dress uniform for the first time, even Tyler Whitman stepped aside. You knew, Malik whispered as they reached room 112. You knew they'd never believe me. Jonathan adjusted his son's tie, the way he had every morning since the warehouse. The world's slow to change, Malik. But you're the proof it can. And as Malik pushed open that heavy oak door, he realized something. The whispers still followed him. Only now, they sounded an awful lot like respect.